I was waiting for your call, why, why, why you want to, take me out? I see why you wanna take me out at night? Baby, you gotta take it easy, you're killing me. I say, baby, you gotta take it easy on me. I called you so we can chill, but now you don't want to chill. What the hell is going on? I just want to chill, but it's like you got something up in your mind. Can you tell me what's in your mind? Now you're frowning like I did something wrong. I just want to chill, that's all. You frown, I have to ask why. But you want us to go to the room now, but I don't want to go to the room, baby. She trapped me to the room. Damn, my speaker is low now, but damn, I hate to say this, it's pain in my soul, but I did go ahead, I have to pause, but I'm sure I'm repeating the story again. Why you want to take me out? I see why you wanna take me out at night? Baby, you gotta take it easy, you're killing me. I say, baby, you gotta take it easy on me.
You gotta take it easy on me. Gotta take it easy on me.
I called you so we can chill, but now you don't want to chill. What the hell is going on?
I just want to chill.
It's like you got
Something up in your mind. Tell me what is up in your mind.
Now you're frowning like I did something wrong. I just want to chill, that's all. You frown, I have to ask why. But you want us to go to the room now, but I don't want to go to the room, baby. She trapped me to the room. Damn, my speaker is low now, but damn, I hate to say this, it's pain in my soul, but I did go ahead, I have to pause, but I'm sure I'm repeating the story again. Oh, baby. No, say you want to try me. You could calm down. Hey, that was what I was thinking when I saw the dance yesterday. Okay. Well,
I saw she fine.
Well, I
I
had to
don't
walk up and
introduce myself.
She sounded so interested. Well, when I asked for her number, she gave me. Well, she was, giving me the green light. Well, all these things happen for my head. Okay. Okay, boy. Well, I don't know, say you want to try me because all that. Hey, oh, baby. I don't know, say you want to try me because to hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Well, the one day to go when the who I bought the number, well, she was like, yeah, I was waiting for your call, why, why you delayed to call me? Well, Shakara. Shakara. I had to go and try to present myself cool. Yes. Try to make the girl feel cool. I can remember when I tried to play like the guy get money for pocket. I can remember saying I don't get shit. No. All I had was my pretty fine face. Oh. All the go call you do well. Hey. Well, they treat on the good. I say again. Baby. No, see, you want to try me, we go pull down. Hey, oh, baby. I don't know, see, you want to try the boy, you can come around. Hey, I know why we go. With the help of my guy, I hired some chick guy, just the room by her feet, then I saw my baby. That's okay. I put them on the other side. Baby, go down. That's the hang boy. That's the dude you were looking for. Oh. Well, I presented myself so cool. Yeah. With my, well.
Cut a long story short.
Yes.
He ended up that my baby was married to a soldier.
Soldier come. Fuck you. I come again, baby. I don't know, baby. You want to try me. You can go down. Hey, well, along the line, I saw that this fine girl want to lap with that guy. Temptation. And today, the first way to my place. Chapa. I remember how bumping to my husband. Oh. In the evening, Camo. Talk about all the. Hey. I can't remember all the story because if I put the boy, that is the give back with the all of that. Hey, hi, sorry. Hi, Kipino, sorry. Well, I'll be back now. Well, I have to attend some issues right now, so yeah. Get every in there, Kipino. Baby. You want to try it? Go down. Oh, hey, let's go. Hey, God. Piawazo.com. How do you go ahead? Well, I think I jacked my own.
So let me give you guys my thought process here, okay? So you guys remember this guy, that news guy? We got a very nice rejection that took us all the way up there, but just immediately after that, you saw how the market pretty much sold down, took out the low of that news, and quickly gave us a bullish hammer. Then right after that bullish hammer, we are seeing a follow-up candle there, which looks very healthy. That's a very healthy green candle there. So what I'll do, if I feel like I want to take some risk, all right, I will take some risk. This is not the best thing. So what I will give you, okay, what I would do is I'm coming. Come in. Why before is asking is it me that is singing? What do you think? I'll let you guess. If you guess, then I'll tell you after you guess. Why before? That's for you. I don't know why you sent this, so apologies if I'm not responding so quick to the chat because I'm actually looking at the market. So yeah, for me to see what you post on the chat, I need to. Okay, it sounds like me. Oh, okay. Well, what can I say? Well, that's very observant of you, but I thought my voice changed there. But yeah, that was a very long time ago. Don't worry. I'm not a musician. It's been a long time I did that. It's on SoundCloud for to whom it may concern. If you want, I can send you the link. But I did that like almost 10 years now. Like it's been a very long time I did that recording, and I actually did it with my phone. That was the phone I was using at that time, so I did it with the phone, and yeah, so that's that about that. So I did it with my mobile phone. I think the name of the app was SingPlay. I remember. I won't forget the app. But I've been looking for the app on Play Store. I don't think I can find it. So I think maybe they stopped maintaining it or it's no more there. So yes, I was trying to explain something. Okay, I wanted to explain the reason why I want to go a little bit off my strategy, which I don't recommend. Don't follow me to do this. Just like I said yesterday, don't follow me on that yesterday's trade. A couple of you did, and early this morning we saw the stop loss hit. But looking at this setup, I just think a lot is going on here, and I want to take the risk. And it might sound crazy, but I will do it. So why would I do it? Now I'm thinking of it because I want to give myself a reason why I should do it. But now I'm thinking about it. I don't see any reason why I should do it, so I'm not going to do it. But for the guys out there, you feel like you have the mind and you can take the risk. Do you know what? I will take it actually. I will take it. I won't take it on one condition. I want to see what here will give me. Here is giving me risk to reward of 1 to 1. It's not juicy enough to take that risk. It's not juicy enough to take that risk. So I'll wait. I'm not going to take it. I'll wait. I'll wait for the main leg in. But if you want to go with a candle breakout, all right, I think I have everything there for you on the text. We'll see if we go for candle break here. Looks good. If we close above, we have 6 minutes remaining for this candle to completely print, and the market is trading above it, which is good. So if we should go with candle close for the guys to whom it may concern, the entry point you would go for. Let me get these guys out. Or risk, I'll call it the risk or higher risk entry. Higher risk stop loss. See how the market is rejecting it. Is rejecting that level. It's just like they know that we are keeping track of it, and they are just higher risk entry. I will not put the TP for now, so but I will make this. Should I make it? No, I'll leave it as green. We have less than 5 minutes for this candle to completely print. Or what we can do, let's not be faster than our shadow. So we will allow this to completely print, then we can put in those position drawings. Because whenever I put everything there, the chart gets so clustered, and yeah, it's hard for me to look at. I like my chart to be neater, so it's easy for me to look at. But remember, if we are going with the candle break, that's the level there. Market is trading above it currently, which is okay. And for me, I think I would want to go with candle break, considering the fact that it's been a long time. I actually took an order. Okay, we took one yesterday, but I only did that with $5. So I just did that out of the fact that I wanted to entertain you guys. It wasn't anything serious for me that yesterday's trade. But on this one, I'm taking this one serious because so far the market has been aligning itself to what we expect. The only thing now is that this is 12:20. Sorry, this is 3:26. Remember what I tell you guys, if we don't see an entry before 3:30, we don't take it anymore. All right, but now, due to the market condition, I think I am tempted to take this trade, and I will take it regardless. If I perish, I perish. If you guys want to join me, you join me, but it's risky. It's very high risk. I've not done this before, but I've seen candle breakouts, and candle breakouts, they are good. Most times they go well, especially if you get the direction well, it moves well. But the big but there is it's higher risk, because I myself, I like to use the EMA as my confirmation. All right, or at least the previous swing high as my confirmation. So the previous swing high I can see here is, well, we can consider here, and we can consider here. This place that the here is the first place. We have another swing here. All right, so those are the two places I would want the market to take out. Then we can look for our N3, which, as a matter of fact, I think we will exercise some patience. So, but if you want to go with candle breakout, we have less than 1 minute for this candle to completely close. I don't know I don't know if it's fear of missing out, but something in me is telling me I should take this trade from here. I don't know if it's my emotions. I can't tell the difference, but I've seen candle breakouts, and anytime you get it right, it's always a good way to go. I think I would do that. I just hope this is not FOMO. Well, it looks like FOMO to me, because it's fear of missing out that is making me to do this now. Fear of missing out on this entry. That's exactly FOMO. I can recognize it. That's FOMO. Okay, so this is what I would want to do. We have less than a minute to go for that candle. I think we can remove this for now, and high risk entry. So I'll leave that decision for you to make, but I think I would want to take candle breakout on this one, considering what the market did before it. That's why I would want to do it. But it's high risk. The stop loss in pips is 21.6. right? 21.6, yeah. So I'll just do my own calculation and see what happens. Scary, right? I know it's scary, guys. I know. There is no time. There is no time that trading is not scary. It's a scary game to play. So I'm going to test it. Okay, see what I'm going to do. I'm going to divide the amount I want to use to trade into two. I think that's the best thing I will do. I'll divide it into two. I'll trade the first half on this candle breakout. Then the second half, I'll be trading it when the full setup is complete based on the EMA cross. So I think that works. So if you want to do that, you can do that with me also. I hope we'll get the pullback.
Hey guys, this is Ferry Corsten.
I
In the next
hope
60 minutes, you can listen to the Ferry's picks of December. Enjoy.
21.6. Where is my position size calculator? 21.6. So I'm going to put in the first half pending order. If we get the pullback, we would want to take it. The first half. I don't need this thing to start hanging now. I don't need this system to start misbehaving. If we don't get the pullback, still fine. Remember, the level we even want them to break is still above. So if they start trading up, which is fine. But the only cocoa now is that the only cocoa there is that the time frame we wanted to open the order in is already elapsed. That's 3:30, and already it's 3:30 on the dot. Now it's 3:32. But regardless, I'm going to take it. But guys, like I said, this is high risk trade. If you can convince yourself not to take it, fine. But if you cannot, the risk is to you. So this is not financial advice. All right, just want to let you guys know. Okay. All right, so my pending order is right there. Let me get my stop loss. So remember what I told you guys, you can look at it in two ways. All right, so what I did was due to based on the amount I wanted to use to trade on this particular trade, everything I want to risk is $40, right? I'm giving an example. I actually gave out myself. It's actually $40 I want to risk. So what I will do is I'll risk 20. I'm using 20 to open this pending order first, due to its high risk. So I don't want to risk all the $40 on it. All right. So I'm risking 20 for now. If we're able to get an entry on that 20, fine and good, we would hold it. Then when we get the final confirmation, then I will now place a pending order for the remaining 20. I don't know if that's making sense. So if you want to work with that steps, I think that's the best way to look at it. But if you want to go all head in, it's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you to decide. Okay? It's up to you to decide. So, why be fair? I'm still waiting for your feedback. Although I don't think I need your feedback on my music. I don't think I can take critique on my music. But I was doing that for fun, so it's not like I'm putting it out there. I don't even publish it. I just upload it in my personal SoundCloud account. Yeah, it was just me cashing cruise when I felt like I was young, vibrant, and I felt like I could beat Whiskey in his game. So, but yeah, that's by the way. So let's see if we can get the pullback to take our first portion. If we are not able to get that pullback, fine and good though. Fine and good. We will wait for the final breakout and take that one. Okay? Which is fantastic to me. I have no I don't have nothing against that. I have absolutely nothing against that. So if you want to go with everything for the TP, you can just put your TP around here. But me, I'm not adding the TP yet but I will just put it in case for the guys that like to secure everything. All right, let me get the new level. Our main entry part. It's none other than that swing high that I pointed out. Okay, so if we're able to take out this swing high here, main entry confirmation is price to close above here. So this is what I have for you guys and for myself. So it's not like anything I'm showing you guys here, I'm actually taking it. You said I would have to send again. What do I have to send, please? Can you throw more lights? Why be fair? That's addressed to you. All right, I'm seeing like 4 concurrent viewers here. Maybe it might be YouTube bug, I don't know. But if you guys are there and you guys are actually 4, can you guys give this video a like? Thank you. I'm seeing 6 concurrent viewers. Interesting. Let's get this. Play again. Okay. All right. Thank you for encouraging me. In as much as I feel like discouraged that my voice is shitty and I was just doing that for fun. But thank you for applying some granite oil on my elbow, or applying some oil on my elbow. I appreciate that. So, yeah, if you guys like what we do here, just like the video. I'm seeing like 5 concurrent viewers. I don't know, but if you guys are active viewers, like the video, subscribe, turn on the notification, because this live streaming we do here, we don't pre-schedule it. I keep on saying it. We don't pre-schedule it. We only start live streaming when we see good setup in the market that we want to engage in. That's the only time I get on the live streaming. All right. So with that said, like I said, if you guys look at the chart there, you'll see a couple of write-up, a couple of drawings there. And like I said, the ones that are there that is noted high risk are actually high risk. I've given my reasons why. And for the main entry, we are hoping to see price break above that level you see there. So once we see that price level taken out, then we can now attack the market just like we normally used to. Thank you. I'll let me spend some one one boy fair. Why do I keep on calling one boy fair one waka?
Hey guys, this is Ferry Corsten. In the next 60 minutes, you can listen to the Ferry's Fix of December. Enjoy.
What are we enjoying? Give me your roommate, please.
Why you want to take me out? I see why. Why you wanna take me out at night?
All right, let's see if this is a pull or the market trying to damage us.
Baby. You gotta take easy, you're killing me.
Come on, enter and buy, enter and trigger.
I say baby. You gotta take it easy on me.
Market came down to the entry and just smelled it and is going back up. I don't understand.
What the hell's going on? I just want to chill. But it's like you got something up in your mind. Can you tell me what's in your mind? Now you're frowning like I did something wrong. I just want chill, that's all. You frown, I have to ask why. But you want us to go to room now, but I don't want to go to the room, baby. She trapped me to the room. Damn, my speaker is low now, but damn, I hate to say this, it's eating my soul, but I did go ahead, I have to pause. But I'm sure I'm repeating the story again.
What I would want market to do is, even if it's not going to pick our order now, then they should raise up, take out the main level we want them to take out so that we can have enough time to get the entry. Remember, just like yesterday, if we are able to get an entry before 5 West African time, that's okay. But if we are not, and before that time, then we will not be trading today. And do you know what that means? It means all our wait, all the hours spent again will just be a waste. And that's one thing I don't like. I like my waiting to results to good results. And yeah, so that's why I'm saying if they can take this order now, this particular one we have, that we use 50% of our opening price to do, and I believe everybody did that. At least I know what I did was I what I did was I shared the money I wanted to use for today's trade into two. 50% is what I used in opening this high risk entry, which you guys see on the chart on your screen there. And the remaining $20, I'm keeping it for when we take out that high, which is the actual place that I would want price to take out for my main entry. So that's how I plan on participating on this particular price action. And you see how market is actually correlating with our setup. Just immediately where we have our entry, you can see price created a gap there. If you guys remember what I tell you about gap, anytime you see a gap, market usually wants to go in there to take orders. So there is a gap already created in here, and you see how that thing aligns to the level where we want to buy, which which is good because now we have some level of support. So this gap will be acting as support for us. Okay, so anytime market trades into it, there is high chances that the bulls will reject price from there, trying to push it further up. So but in the meantime, you can see that price pretty much did not enter our order and it's now going back up, which is still good because remember what I told you guys, the main level where that we want price to take out is that high. Okay, if price is able to take out that high, close above it, not only swipe, we want it to take it close above it. It's very important that price closes above it. So if price can take it out close above it, then we can go to the next step of our action taking, which is what? Finding the level we should buy from. Remember what I told you guys yesterday? We can achieve that by using the Fibonacci, or we can just pretty much use our rectangular line and draw it out. Once you draw it out, you see the middle point. That middle point will be our point of entry. So that's the plan. Let's see what the next 12 minutes has for us, because this candle here, you see that is printing, for it to completely print will be in 12 minutes. So maybe in the next 12 or 11 minutes, if the candle is able to close above here, not swipe, not drop a wick, I mean close above it, the candle body will close above it, then we can now start looking for our entry. That's our plan there. And in a situation whereby that doesn't happen, before 5, then we can leave the market alone and try again tomorrow. But for now, it's not late. We still have something to hope for, and we'll keep on hoping for it. All right, so I just wanted to say that, and we'll be heading back to my boring music. And in as much as I know it's boring, I hope you guys like it. And if you don't like it, you can put on another music you like and just be looking at the chart. Once we see a good setup, we'll attack. If we don't see it, we'll leave it alone. See you guys when the setup is complete. I'm still here. If you're just joining, like I said, we don't pre-schedule this live streaming. We only do live streaming when we see good setup in the market. So what is the best thing you can do? The best thing you can do is subscribe to the channel. That's the first move. The second move is to turn on the notification bell so that whenever we spin off live sessions like this, you will get notification on your devices. Then if you are here and you never like this video, you're enjoying the content, you never like this video, you've not dropped a like on this live stream, but you are here and you're enjoying it, you are a traitor, you are guilty of terrorism, you are guilty of kidnapping, you are guilty of anything that you think is bad, and I'll sue you and you'll serve time. I don't know. I'm just joking. Feel free
Hey guys, this is
to do what you want to do.
In the next 60 minutes, you can listen
Your
to
like
the
is your
very
like.
speaks of December.
If you want to give me
Enjoy.
like, fine. If you don't want to give me like, hold your like. I don't want it. All right. So the only thing I want from here now is market is going to give it to me. Price is going to give it to me. I don't want anybody's like. I don't even want your subscribing. If I'm worth $10 million, nobody will be asking whether you have subscribers or not. So I'm here to make money. Hopefully I will make the money. And when I make the money, I will have financial freedom, and my family will not suffer again, and I'll be happy with my life. And I can now look people in the eyes and tell them that this money you are chasing is nothing. I've seen it, been there, done that. But for now, I can't give that kind of advice because I've not been there, I've not done that. So until I've been there and I've done that, then I can tell people that.
I called you so we can chill, but now you don't want to chill. What the hell is going on? I just want to chill. But it's like you got something up in your mind. Can you tell me what's in your mind?
But now I've blown my cover, courtesy of Wine Be Fair. Now if I'm playing this music, I'm not feeling somehow.
That's all.
Let me change it to something else.
You're from, I have to ask why. But you don't want us to go to a room now, but I don't want to go.
This is better. This is better. Now market is about to trigger our order. I'm now thinking, what if I'm wrong? What if all I needed to wait is for the main entry to confirm? But there's a lot of what if, but what if I'm right? What if? Well, it is what it is. I made the decision I made, and I have my reasons, and I'm sticking with that. And the order is not yet triggered, and I'm still surprised. Why? Because we're already trading inside of it. How many slippage? This slippage thing is beginning to annoy me. Pick the order, god damn it. Okay, they pick the order now, so the order is open. So the risk now is real. This is no more talk. It's a matter of time for price to tell me whether I made the right decision or not. And before we continue, just want to drop a disclaimer. Remember, this is not the main entry. This is higher risk. I hope I'm the only one taking this trade. If you took the trade with me, the risk is on you. It's not financial advice. Yeah, I see it's triggered. Yeah, it's not financial advice. No, I don't have a TP for it yet. I don't have a TP for it, but I added a TP on the chat. If you want to see that, I can move up for you to see. And the TP I have for it is here. That's the TP there. It's roughly 17,000, so that's a very good price level. 17,000 roughly, but I think it's 17,019, so you can make your own adjustments. That's where I have the TP for that. But mind you, the main entry is here. Okay, we want this high to take out. I want them to take out this high for the main entry confirmation. That is where I would want to start entering. Based on my strategy, would be for price to take out that high, then I would enter. But like I said, this is candle breakout approach that I did here, and there is a pattern they call this. This is a reversal pattern actually. So that's why I'm actually making that decision I made, but that's not the best, because like I said, the best place would have been that high there. Entering from here is just me taking a very big risk, and that is why I sized down my position into half. Ideally, what I would risk for today's trade is $40, but I made mention of this earlier when I wanted to open the pending order. I said what we would do in order to save ourselves, because I know this is FOMO. I made mention of it. It was FOMO, and I'll feel very bad if this thing stopped me out. I'll feel very bad. Do you know why? Because I did not wait for my strategy to give me the 100% setup. But apart from that, I'm doing my back testing. Okay, so when I did back testing, I've been doing back testing. I've been seeing some candle patterns play out and some other couple of things. All right, so me entering this trade, like I said, I made mention of it, was because of the candle breakout. Okay, we saw, and I'll give my reasons again. We all experienced when news came in, we saw a very huge sell. The market later bought it back up to that range. After buying it, the market started selling off again. Immediately, the market sold off up to the low of that news candle that dropped down before. You can see how they took out the liquidity, because all the stop loss that was here, they took it out with this candle here. Okay, immediately after they took it out, you see how they rejected it again, giving us a bullish hammer. Then after giving us that bullish hammer, we had a continuation of it that took out the previous candle that brought about that low there. So immediately they took it out. That was when I said, okay, this is now looking slightly in our favor to enter for a buy, but it's higher risk. And what made it higher risk is because the main swing high here is not yet taken out. There is a swing here. There is a swing here. All right, I know you'll be wondering, how do I come about the swing? What makes it a swing? A swing is when when the point where market price change direction. Okay, so if you look at this guy, if you look at the previous candle here, it's an indecision candle, but that indecision candle, we saw the high taken out before the market sold off. So that high that was taken out, the last high there, is the swing. All right, this one is an internal swing for this guy, but it's not yet complete. This guy here is a swing. All those guys are swings. So, but the point I'm just trying to make is that the main level I would have wanted market to take out is this one here. That place, that line that I'm moving now, that's the high that I want market to take out, close above it. Then I can say, let us look for our main entry. That is the main entry. But I only took this one because of the candle breakout. So that's why I took this trade. It's not the best decision, but I just think it's worth it. I want to be an early partaker. So the risk I would take to, be early in the market is I would have to take the risk of the high risk. I have to take the higher risk, rather. That's the right sentence there. I have to take the higher risk, and that is why you see I marked them as high risk entry, high risk stop loss. Okay, it's not the best setup, I must say. We shouldn't be doing this. We should be disciplined enough to make sure that we don't trade anything outside our main objective, which is the main strategy. Okay, we should endeavor not to do that. But now I'm thinking of it, I just feel bad that I seriously made that decision. And not only I'm making that decision, I'm making it on live stream. I'm happy I'm doing it because now you guys will understand I'm human too. I have my own indecisions and some decisions I have to make and some risk I take too. And that's why when I took this trade, I said, don't take it with me. I'm only taking it because I just want to be silly. I'll use the word silly because I don't have any excuse per se why I should be taking this trade. I could just wait for the main entry to confirm. And the more I'm saying it, the more I am tempted to close that trade and wait for the main entry. And I think we should do that. If you think you should do that, let's go with a vote. Let's do democracy here. All right, let's go with a vote. If you think that we should wait for the main entry, type main in the chat. Okay, I'm on the 15-minute time frame. I can't pronounce your name, but I'm on the 15-minute time frame. I'm on the 15-minute time frame. Yeah. So, what do you guys think? Should we? I need votes. Okay, let's wait. Okay, I like that. So this guy said let's wait. That means any other person thinks we should wait and not we should close our orders and just wait. I think it's late. We need to make that decision now before it gets late because the market is about selling off. I need fast fingers. Come on, guys. Who thinks we should take? Who thinks we should wait? We have one vote for wait. I just need 2 more votes. I have 4 people currently watching. That is if my statistics here is correct. If you think we should wait for the main entry before we enter, please. We have 1 vote for let's wait. I just need 2 more votes to confirm. Okay, when before say let's not close it. So I need 1 more vote to confirm. If 1 more person let's wait, if 1 more person say let's wait, then we'll close the order we currently have open. But if 1 more person say let's not close, then we'll leave the order we currently have open. I'm looking for a buy. I'm looking for a buy on Euro USD, and that's what I'm aiming for. And if you are new, please remember to subscribe. It's very, very important. And like I said, we don't pre-schedule this live streaming. We only do this when we have set up in the market. Then that's when we come live to do this. So it's not like we have particular time that we do this live streaming. So yeah, just want to say that. So if you want to partake in what we do here and you like what we do, it would be nice to subscribe, turn on the notifications so anytime we start live streaming like this, you get notified. Even if you don't get notified, once you subscribe and the live stream is going on, you would always see it on your feed, so you won't miss out on it. I think waiting would have been better, but I was not able to get the third vote, so I'm still holding this position, unfortunately for me. Assuming a third person said let's wait, I would have closed it. But let's see what happens. I think I'm not the only one in it. I shouldn't have taken the trade, but yeah. I just hope I won't beat myself up if it hits my stop loss. I will be very, very angry with myself, sure. To be honest. Then if it's hit my stop loss, then this will be the last time I will be trading candle break. Well, maybe it might not be the last time, but I will not be trading it on before my confirmation entry. Because the level I would want market to confirm is above there. And right now you can see we are heading into the place we don't want the market to be in. Let's see if this other block will protect us. Let's see if this guy will protect us. Remember, there was a gap. Yeah, there was a gap there. It's very important to see what that gap is doing. It's true. I just remembered. It's very important to pay attention to what that gap is doing, and where the market, where price is currently, is not good. We don't want price to be trading below that middle point. It's not good. We don't want price to be trading below that middle point, and price is currently below it. It's currently below it. I'll feel very, very bad if this thing hit my stop loss, because it would have been well avoidable if I waited. But let's see. The good thing about, the sweet thing about being early in the market is you get the most juice out of the market. But are you more concerned about getting the most juice, or are you more concerned about getting the best entry? For me, I think best entry counts. All right. So, but let's see how this one plays out. Like I said, this looks like not like it looks like a reversal. It's actually a reversal pattern, but not all pattern is not casted on concrete. Price can decide to do anything he wants to do. We are currently trading below the midpoint of that gap, which is not good. It's very important that we trade above it. Even if we are going to trade below it, it shouldn't be there for long. So let's assume this candle closes here now, all right, which would happen in the next maybe 5 minutes or so. If the candle should close below it, we need the next candle to quickly push right above it and keep on trading above it. If they keep on trading below it, then our stop loss is the next liquidity to grab. And trust me, price will take it like with all its heart. Price will grab it like tomorrow no day. So that's that about that. And now I'm feeling a bit bad. I shouldn't have taken this order, but it is what it is. For you guys, at least you guys would learn from it and see that it's very important that everything checks out. Everything checks out. Just like we expected them to trade down, they gave us that. Just like we expected them to take all the liquidity, they gave us that. But the next check in our the next thing in our check list is for them to take out the particular high we want them to take out, which is this high here. And they've not been able to do that. But due to the fact that we saw a candle breakout, we decided to jump on the market. And now we are paying for it with the emotional trauma. Is it trauma or emotional higgy haga that the market has plunged us into? Because right now we are now hoping that they don't hit our stop loss. Whereas what we could have done is wait and wait for them to break that high. But there's no need to cry over spilled milk, because the thing is, cry from now till tomorrow. Price is not hearing you, and price will do whatever it wants to do, regardless of what you think. I will take the fall on this one. To be honest, if he hits my stop loss, it's my fault. I shouldn't have. I should be the one telling you guys or advising you guys the best thing to do. Although I know, or I knew the best thing to do, but I still fell for it. That's to tell you that nobody's above that. And you know the funny thing, even before I entered this trade, I made mention of something. I said what? FOMO. This is exactly FOMO. And I identified it, but I was just too stubborn to not accept it. FOMO is when you see a setup and you're like, okay, this is a very good setup, fear of missing out. We don't want to miss out in this trade, and we go and jump on it. Right now, I'm going to get wrecked for something that I could avoid, which is the most annoying part of it. Because this is very, very avoidable. And how is it avoidable? It's avoidable in the sense that all we needed to do is wait for this high to be taken out. That main entry confirmation level. What did I even write here? Main entry confirmation. Main entry confirmation is for price to close above here. Yeah, that's what I wanted to write there. Right now, the market is plunging and is racing for our stop loss. I feel very silly for making that very awful call. Very awful call. I knew the level I needed the price to break, but for some reason, the coconut head I have would not hear a word. But let's see. All hope is not lost until our stop loss is hit. So what we can pray for is what? Like I told you guys. Now we are in a very bad position. But the only good thing, the good news that can happen now is if this candle completely prints, okay, and we see bulls coming back to buy this market back above this gap, that's the only thing that we need to see right now. Bulls coming, buy the market back above that middle point. The middle point there is those dotted dashed line you see there. You can stretch it so you see. That dashed line you see there is the middle point. We have less than 2 minutes to go for this particular candle here to completely print. Mind you, this is 15-minute time frame. So I feel bad. I just feel very, very bad for making that wrong call. But the good thing is that we expected it to be a high risk and we sized down our position. We sized down our position. So sizing down our position was a good way to mitigate our, taking much loss. I think the buy is coming in. Why be fair? I've noticed that why be fair is a more risk taker than me. I don't like taking risk. I like managing risk. I'm a I like managing risk. I don't like taking risk, to be honest. I don't have that emotional stability to be taking risk. I like managing risk. I rather prefer to manage risk than take. So this candle is very important. It's very important. Anything this candle does now is extremely important. If you don't have the emotional strength to keep on holding on, you can get away from the market now, because this is the best place to get away from. This is the best option you can get if you want to get away. But I'm not saying you should get away. I'm not saying you should run, because there is chances that they might continue buying this market. Maybe we are right. And in a situation whereby we are right, it means if you are running away at this point, you are more or less breaking even, and you will miss out in the intended juice that you wanted to take. But like I said, if you feel like the market is not going to do much again, then this is the good point to leave. But what do you guys think? For me, I'm already in. I'm not going to leave. I will just hold it until it hits my stop loss. I'll just let my stop loss do the work. But hopefully they don't hit my stop loss. All right, price, be favorable, be nice, and trade up. Now you see, I'm not seeing a quick jack. You see how slow this is? I don't want this slow movement here. We need price to push above, not slowly, but push above with good volume and momentum. It's very important price does that. If price doesn't do that, that is putting us in more harm for the bears to deal with us. Because right now, our stop loss is the next thing in sight. Our stop loss is the next thing in sight for the bears. All right? And like I told you, that the bears has managed to trade back this candle below that midpoint of that gap. You see, that's the rejection coming in. So the bears managed to close below that midpoint, and you can see that middle point now is acting as resistance because the bulls are trying to buy above it, but you can see immediately the market comes to the middle point, it rejects it. If it comes to the middle point, it rejects it. If it comes to the middle point, it rejects it. So it's very important that the bulls buy back this market above. Extremely important. And judging from what I'm seeing here, I don't know if I would say the bulls are giving up, or I don't know what's going on here. All right? But one thing that is obvious is that you can see rejection coming in. You can see the bulls are giving up on this, which doesn't look good for me, because right now it means I'll be losing $20, which is going to be painful. I'm not here to lose money. I'm here to make money. And the only thing that is going to pay me, the thing that is going to make this trade more painful is not that it's that I'm assuming now it's going to be a loss trade. All right. I pray it's not a losing trade. I pray it's going to be a winner. But let's assume the worst case scenario, it's a losing trade. The thing that will make it more painful is not that it's a losing trade. The thing that will make it more painful is that I did not follow my strategy to the last. But if I did follow my strategy to the last and it hits the stop loss, I won't feel pain because I know that I followed my strategy. Do you see? I don't know if you are getting the context and where I'm coming from. And that boils down to that thing I told you guys about what we call a good trade and a bad trade. A good trade is a trade that you follow all your strategy and it does not work out. A bad trade is a trade that you did not follow your strategy. Whatever be the outcome doesn't matter. All right? So if the outcome of this trade now is going to be a loss, I'll feel so pained because it's not based on my strategy. It's not based on the things I was looking out for. I I I'm trying to find the word, but the only word I can think of is I forced the trade. So what do I mean by forcing the trade? Forcing the trade is not waiting for everything to check out. All right? Remember how we started? We started from when we wanted the market to trade down. Market traded down. Those steps are, expectations of what we want market to do. And market was doing that up until this point. All right. So the only thing that is making us now, or made us to enter this trade, is, like I said, was because of that candle formation here. It was because of that candle formation there. Of which, if we waited for price to take out that high, it will give us more conviction and more leverage. Why let me leave that rectangle so that I will know how price is reacting from there. But I like the fact that in as much as they sell the market, they are buying it back up. But there's nothing to be excited about here. This is not where we want to be. We don't want to be below that gap. We want to be above that gap. We need to be above that gap. So anything we are doing that is below this gap is total waste of time. We need price to buy above that gap, at least above that middle point. At least above that middle point. It's very, very highly important that price does that. If price doesn't do that, we are in deep shit. There is no two words about we are in deep shit. We have less than 6 minutes for the candle. Okay, I think less than 7 minutes, not 6 minutes actually, but it's still roughly 6 minutes. And we are still trading below that gap. And we are still trading below that gap. Let me see if I can get reversal candle patterns. Yeah, you see a couple of things here. Let me click on this one. Let's look for that reversal that we saw, and you will see what I'm pointing at. So it looks similar like this. Look at this. They call it the morning star. So do you see how market was coming down? You see that the one in the middle, then you see the one in the right. Let's go another place. I think there should be a place I can get a more holistic view and definitions. Aha, yeah. Look at the hammer. Thank you. Do you see this? I hope you guys can see my screen, but do you see this? This is exactly this. That was that pattern that I saw there, and that was why I took that trade. It's just because of that reversal pattern there, considering other contests that I put into place. But as you guys can see, it's not working so far. But it's holding on, but this is not what I want. I want the market to be above that gap. I don't want it to be below. But the point I'm just trying to make is, you see that candle, that thing that prompted us to enter this trade. That is it exactly here. That's the bullish hammer. That's it here. Series of red candle that dropped down. You see that middle guy looking like a hammer pressing up. Do you see the next guy? The next guy is taking out the previous high. So that's what we expect here. You see, let me remove this drawing. I'll add it back. That's the hammer there. That's the guy at the right. But you can see now, immediately after that, right, the market started coming down, which is what we don't want. And this is a result of me just being faster than my shadow. All the decisions I made, I had reasons I made them, but I shouldn't have. That's my point. I shouldn't have, because based on my own rule that I've already been following, why is it so hard to obey instructions? It's very difficult to be disciplined. Very, very difficult. But it is what it is. I can't cry more than I am crying now. So the only thing I can do is fold my arms. I've already entered the trade, so I cannot do anything now. All right. The only thing I can do is maybe I will wait for them to wait for an opportunity to break even. That's the best thing I can do. But currently, I can't do anything. And we have less than 3 minutes to go, and we are still trading below that gap. And that's exactly where we don't want to be. We don't want to be trading below that gap, at least not at this point. That's the only annoyance I have now, and I just feel very angry. No, not like very, but yeah, I'm still angry with myself because this is very, very so avoidable. So avoidable. Like, I would have just chill, wait for this swing guy for them to take it out and jump on it. Or we can wait. Now that they have created this swing high, that means the next level I want them to take out will now be here instead of this one. This one. Once they take it out, we enter. And, well, let me not keep on saying the things that I got wrong. I got it wrong. I was just being silly. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. So now, instead of me being more confident and, managing the trade properly, I am in between hoping. I don't like trading with hope. I like trading with certainty, with conviction, with the understanding that this is what I'm expecting. This is what market is doing. And this is what I should be doing. It is stated out. I know every action I am taking at every point in time. But once you enter a trade and you are now all about, hey, okay, let's hope it comes to this level, or let's hope, then it shows that you are giving market all the power. You don't control anything anymore. The point is for you to have some control while the market has its own control. I'm saying a lot of things now, and I hope you guys are listening. For the guys that really wants to learn and they are not all about waiting for me to drop signals. But yeah, what I'm giving you is what it is. So you need to have some control while the market has control. So market has control in the sense that you cannot determine where the market is going, or you cannot even determine what candle should do, but you can determine what action to take. You can determine when to take that action. You can determine what time should I take that action. You can determine what time should I leave. You can determine what time is best for me to stay. There are a couple of things you have control over, and you should focus on those things that you have control over rather than leaving everything for the market. Because what I did now is, yes, I know there is a reason behind the action that I took, but is that my reason in line to the set of rules I have? No, it's not. Because the set of rules states that if you are looking to go in any direction, whether buying or selling, the immediate swing high needs to be taken out, then we look for an entry. But instead of us doing that here, which is why I'm angry with myself, is that I did not wait for it to happen. I went ahead of myself, ahead of my shadow, to enter the trade because I saw in quotes a candle reversal pattern, which is not even entirely based on my strategy. Mind you, I might be saying all these things though, and I'm still right, because if this market buys now, I'll be happy. Yes, of course I will. But am I happy that I took a bad trade? No, I'm not. Because this is a bad trade. Even if I get a TP on this trade now, I will record it as a bad trade. And I already gave you the reason why it's a bad trade. It's a bad trade because it's not in line with my strategy 100%. My strategy is what I followed in getting to the point where we are now. But based on the entry setup, it is not in line with my strategy. Based on the entry setup, it is not in line with the set of rules I have for my entry setup. I don't know if I'm making sense. So that's the only reason why I'm saying that even if this trade is a winner and I make $1 million from it, I'll record it as a bad trade because it is actually a bad trade. It is actually a bad trade. All right. So, well, that's it. I think I've been saying I want to go and eat and I've not been able to do that. So, what can we do here? I'll give you guys the next instructions on what we could expect and what we should do going forward. That is, if this thing doesn't hit our stop loss. But for me, I think it will hit our stop loss. I'm being honest with you guys. I'm being blunt. It's going to hit our stop loss. There's no two ways about it because the market has failed to go above that middle point. Like I said, that middle point is very important. You see that gap there? That gap there is very important that the bulls should trade it back above. And you can see they've failed to trade above it 2 times. They failed here. Now on this attempt, they are failing again. And the most important thing you should look at is this low. Remember that news that they used in selling the market that brought about this low? That was the low that the market protected, that they used in throwing this reversal, this thing that seemed like a reversal pattern. But you can see now it's not a reversal pattern. It's just a pattern that they use in trapping us in order to take our stop loss. Because that's what price does. Price will always give you, that thing that makes you feel like you are in the right direction. Then once you enter, they will destroy you. And that's exactly what we are experiencing now. Although the last gate of action that we have is this guy. I'll call it the last gate. That last gate you see there is all or nothing. If the bears manage to close below that, forget it. Just go and do something else. Just no say your stop loss don't go. For that forget it. Just go and play Ludo, or if you are somebody that like beer, go and drink beer. If you are somebody that like whiskey, just go and drink whiskey. If you are somebody that like to do so, just go and be doing something else because forget it. Just remove all your hope. All right. once we close below that last gate, remove all your hope. It's finished. There's no two ways about it. It's finished. Then the only thing that can bring back some hope for the bulls, like I said, is as simple as market trading above that middle point of that gap that they dropped. Yeah, that's the gap there. They need to trade above that middle point. That's the only thing that would make this market to be bullish again. So that is, and right about now I think I've just closed this stream because I think I've messed up the whole thing. I'm sorry. Well, should I be sorry for myself? Well, I'm sorry for myself because who am I telling sorry to? It's for myself. Sorry for yourself. It was just a silly move I did there, honestly, to be honest. It was very silly. In as much as I knew it was high risk, I still took it. That's a gambling mindset. I think I need to write somewhere that I'll be seeing it all the time. I don't like taking risk. I like managing risk. I don't like taking risk. I hate taking risk. I like managing them. And the only way to manage them is to have those rules that bound me or bind me within that my risk management. All right. So I need to hold it tight. This loss I'm taking here now is very avoidable, and that's the more reason I'm angry with myself. It's very, very avoidable. Assuming we enter this trade knowing fully well that we followed all our strategy, I won't feel bad, to be honest. I won't even feel bad at all because I know, say, okay, we followed our strategy. We did the right thing. It's just unfortunate it did not work out. But this one, we did not do the right thing. We did the wrong thing. And when you do the wrong thing and life pays you in that you're wrong, pays you the dividends of doing the wrong thing, it's more painful because now you would have to nurse the pain of doing the wrong thing. Then you have to nurse the pain of the consequences that comes with it. And in trading, you have to also nurse the consequences of losing money because it's money actually. It's not like we are here playing Ludo or wasting our time. So that's why I'm really, really angry with myself on this. And I want to apologize to everybody that is following me thinking that I know what I'm doing. Well, I know what I'm doing, but the point is you would understand that I'm still human. I'm bound to misbehave. And if I should watch this video after this live streaming, before I entered this trade, I saw it. And it's very funny. It's so funny that I saw it and I also told myself that this is FOMO. This is FOMO. I said like more than 3 times. And upon that, upon the fact that I'm able to see that and I even named it, I still did the same thing. I still FOMO'd inside the market. Human beings can be interesting. Very, very interesting being we are. Very, very interesting being we are. You know something is not good for you. You will still go and do it. It's all those relationships where you know say that relationship no good. It did toxic. But you still go do one because you get that sweetness that comes with it. That's dopamine that comes with it. You just want to test it. You know it's toxic, but make we dey manage them. It is sweet. But you know say it's toxic. Human beings, we are very interesting beings. Very, very interesting beings. We are. And that's exactly what happened here. That's exactly what happened here. No difference. No difference. No difference at all. We saw it's a high risk setup. We know it's a high risk setup, but we still took it. But we still took it. Regardless, we know this is high risk. But we still carry our hand put inside the thing. So that's it, guys. I don't know which other way to say this, but right now, I think the only thing I can think of now is food. The only thing that can take away this anger in me now is food. I'll go and eat better food. I hope the anger will go after the food, because now I did so. You know, when we say something is very very avoidable, extremely avoidable, like we don't have any reason to be in this market, no reason whatsoever. We have no reason at all to be in this market at all, like at all. Just me trying to be smart and trying to be early in the market. Now I'm taking an unnecessary loss. We have less than 4 minutes to go. After these 4 minutes, there's no even, I don't think there's any after. Our stop loss is gone, guys. There's no need. I'm going to clean up this chart now. I'll record it as a loss. As a very stupid loss. Very, very stupid one to take. I feel so angry with myself, to be honest. Very, very honest with you guys. Very, very angry with myself right now. Well, the good thing is I even sized down. Assuming I used all my position by now, I will just be boiling. Like my anger fit even boil yam by now. Thank God I sized down. And I hope anybody that took this trade with me also sized down, because I think I said it, that it's not the best setup. And the first thing, I'll still say it, and I'll still go and do the mumu thing. The mumu thing. Mumu me. It's not the best setup, and I still carry my hand put inside. Alright, let's just wait for this one to die off. We have 2 minutes remaining. And no, I think less than 3 minutes remaining for this candle to completely print. Let's just sit down and enjoy the stop loss hit. Oh man, I just feel like I need to find I don't know where I will get some nice beef and salad with chicken. I need to eat away my sorrows right now. I need to eat away this anger in me. Like how on earth will I do such a thing? Like, so uncalled for. So uncalled for. I hate this. Like, I hate this. And the funny thing, see my main entry there, and well, it is what it is. I think this is what 1643. That was almost 5 o'clock. Very, very avoidable. And you know the funny thing? This candle, after this candle will be 5 o'clock. No, I think the next candle will be the candle that will lead us to 5 o'clock. And assuming we did not take this trade, our money will still be where it is. And do you know the thing? The good thing is that we will not take any trade. No loss, no profits. Everybody will keep their money. Market will keep the price. I will keep my money. We have less than 1 minute to go. Do you believe in miracle? I don't. Well, I believe in miracle. Make I not talk say I don't. I believe in miracle, but not on this particular trade. This trade, the way they go chop our stop loss, go good at all. And based on the price level, we are currently at 1.16400. So it's not even a base price level. Assuming we are around here, around this 1600. Assuming the price was around here, so we can say okay, we might get a reversal, but there's no reversal that is coming in here. Nothing is going to save us here. All right, the next candle is going to start now, and I think the next candle will stop us out. They will just stop us out because look at this. That was, remember this gate? That was the gate. That was where we had the gates, and the gate is already the gate fell. Gate fell. Stop loss is to be taken. All right, so with this, guys, I will just close the stream today. I feel bad. I have to honestly admit it, for the public to see that I messed up on that one. There is no need to give excuses. I have no excuse. The only excuse I have is I'm being very, very silly by doing what I did. All right, and I know if I watch this video later, I would be more angry with myself. So, but I'll watch it regardless. So I will see how silly I was, and yeah, that high was the high we wanted the market to break. We did not see the high break, or rather, sorry, this was where it was before. That was the high we wanted the market to break. It did not happen. Before we saw the market trade further down, giving us this fake reversal pattern we saw here, which I showed you guys, so you guys will understand why I took it. This is it here. This is it here. So this is the what made me take it, and for you to see that not everything you see is 100%. Nothing is 100% in trading. Everything is still based on that probability, aligning yourself in the best position to buy or the best position to sell from. All right. So yeah, that's why the reason why I entered this trade is because of that reversal pattern I saw. That was the only reason. But the main level, based on my own strategy, based on my own set of rules, would have been the market to break that high, this high there. That was the main place I would have wanted the market to break. But you guys saw what happened. The market came down, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, see where we are now. It's not looking good for us. Forget all these things that they are trying to buy. Once it reaches this gate, they will reject it down. See this gate. If you want us to stay a bit more to see it, you will see it. There is no two way. I'm not, this one is not me trying to give you hope or anything. There is no hope anymore. Gate fell, stop loss must be taken. It's not even must be taken. Even if they are going to go back up, they would swipe that stop loss before they start going up. Even if they will. That is, if they will, which I doubt they will. Let's assume that they want to reverse and start going up. That stop loss will be taken out. They will not leave it open for anybody. They will take it out before they start going up, which I don't think they will want to even go up that much. The best thing they can do for you guys now is they will trade back up into that gate, but once it gets to that gate, they will reverse it immediately. If price can get to that gate, they will reverse it immediately down. Immediately. I'm not saying it's casted on concrete. I'm just saying that the probability of that happening is more compared to the opposite happening. Right? There is more chances that if they trade up to that point, they will reverse it back down. Most especially if they are trading up slowly. The only reason that will make them not to reverse from there is if they should come up with a very big move, which there's no news here. There's no news. It's only news that can make that happen. There's no news. So this market is gone. All right. I can't beat myself more than I've already did. I think I've done that quite enough. I just have to forgive myself for being silly. I forgive myself. And I hope anybody that followed me to take this trade will also forgive me for that. And not only that, I know I told you guys not to take it with me. I said it. If you rewind this video, you will get to the point where I was telling you it's high risk. Don't take it with me. Don't take it with me. So if you took it with me, I take it that you took it out of your own risk, and yeah, so you should be able to be accountable for any outcome that comes from it. So with that said, I think I've said enough. I think the next thing I should go do now is go find something to eat and try and forget this stupid decision I made right here, because I just feel so stupid making that decision. Yes, I know some might be wondering, why am I hard on myself? I'm hard on myself because I know this. It's just me to be way more disciplined and focused. I know this. Even before I entered, I said, this is FOMO, this is FOMO, this is FOMO. But still, I could not hold myself but to enter the trade. Either ways, guys, hope I'll see you guys tomorrow. Um, if the at this point, I don't think um, we have enough time for price to come and break above and for us to see an entry. I think the time is up. I think what's the time? Is 4:51. We have like barely 4 minutes to 5 o'clock. Remember what I told you guys? If we don't see an entry before 5, there is no need for me to enter the market. You can take your own time and do your own thing, but based on the way I trade, once after 5, I don't look for any other entry. All right. If you entered this trade with me, which I know by now you will be in loss, which I know by now you will be beating yourself up. Why did I follow this guy and enter this trade? What I can say is that the only thing you can do now is don't adjust your stop loss, don't remove your stop loss. If you want to close the trade now, you can close it. But for me, I've already entered, so the best thing I can do is I will leave my stop loss. If it hits my stop loss, fine and good. If it doesn't hit my stop loss, that would be a miracle. That would be a miracle, and we'll give the testimony of it in our next live streaming. In our next live stream session, we'll definitely give the testimony. If somehow, which I don't see the how it's going to happen, but if somehow this market turns out to be a profit, that would be nice. But for me, based on my own humble experience, based on what I'm seeing here on the chart, the likelihood of that happening is very slim. If you weight on probability out of 100, it's out of 100%. The probability of that happening, of we seeing a TP on this trade, is at this point is not up to 15%. It's not up to 15%. The probability of we seeing a loss is way above 70%. So I just want to put that into context so that you don't go and get your hopes high. But it's always good to have hope. All right. So with this, guys, that's it. What I would recommend is the TP is there looking at you, so you can add your TP and leave the position. Anything that happens, it happens. If there is any further instructions or update that I will give based on this entry, I will drop it on the Discord channel. If you're joining, we have a Discord channel where we have closer communication. So if you want to join, comment on the video and I will send you the link to the Discord to join. And yeah, for the guys that are seeing my mess up for the first time, I want to apologize. It's not usually like this. This is me just being a human and messing up once in a while. But thank God I sized down my position. I suspected this will happen, and that was why I sized down my position. In as much as I sized down my position, I'm still angry because It was still avoidable. It's way avoidable, very, very avoidable. We had no reason to be entering this trade. And yeah, I can't keep on saying that. The more I'm saying that, the more I'm getting angry again. So I think I need to just close the stream, close the chat. Let me go and find something to eat. I've had a very long day and I've been talking and it's really, really draining. All right, so with this, guys, I hope you guys love what we do here. If you guys are new, subscribe, turn on the notification. Anytime we do live streaming like this, we always come live. We do it live here, and it's not pre-scheduled. We'll only do this when we see setup to trade. For this particular one, the setup wasn't complete. We just jumped on it, which is very, very wrong of us to do. But it is what it is. There's no need to cry over spilled milk. What's done is done. So what I can recommend now is for you to subscribe, turn on the notification. That way you don't miss out on further live streaming that will be going on here. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow once we see a good setup, and we'll be doing this again tomorrow. Most likely tomorrow I will be much more in tune, and I'll stop trying to take trades to impress you guys or trying to entertain you guys by taking trade, because I think the one reason why I even forced this trade in the first place is because we've been looking for setup for days now. It's not coming. The one we saw was news. We missed out on it because we left the live streaming on time. And for the guys that have been on the Discord channel, our setup has not price, or rather market has not been able to give us our setup complete for a couple of days now. So I think roughly it's about 2 weeks now. I think throughout this whole month we've actually taken one trade. That trade was a winner, right? And the next one we would have jumped on was that news, the news on, which is only two. That's only two setups. We've been able to see two setups, complete setup based on our strategy this month. This would have been the third one, but you can see the last entry point we waited for on this one did not even come, and we've already run out of time. So that means no trade for us today. This one we jumped on. I'm not counting it as trade per se because it's not in line to our strategy. All right, so that's why I'm not really looking at it as per se it was a complete setup. It's not a complete setup. I jumped on this out of, I'm trying to find a word that is not so condescending, but I'll use the word stupid. Well, I have the right to say stupid because I'm addressing myself. You don't have the right to call me stupid. If you do, shame on you. But the point I'm just trying to make is I was just being silly, I was just being goofy, and that wasn't good. And yeah, hopefully I'm not going to make such silly mistakes tomorrow or any other time. And that is why anytime you see me say things like I need to be stubborn with my strategy, I really mean it, because I know how hard, or how easy rather, it is for me. I don't know about any other person, but I think it's generally with human beings to, have that 100% discipline. An example, Adam fell to Eve. They tell Eve no chop the apple, Eve go chop the apple. Adam no say that apple no good, but still him go chop the apple. The same way I know this trade is high risk trade and it's not my main entry setup, but I still go chop the high risk trade. The cycle goes on, so we need to break that cycle of, stepping out of the box or trying to be spontaneous. Yeah, spontaneity is good, but not in every context or in every aspect of your life you would want to do that. It's just like a doctor saying take flagyl instead of paracetamol because he wants to be spontaneous. The patients would go and die now. So I think I've said a lot, and I keep on still saying a lot, and I think okay, I'm seeing a correlation between this pair and BTC price action. Okay. Well, yes, I get you one be fair. So based on that, your chat, I'll make some comments to it. So yes, it makes sense. Yeah, there will be some correlation in it. Because um everybody is paired. Most major pairs are paired against USD. Most major pairs are paired against USD. Okay, and with that understanding, you will now understand why it might look similar. Okay, but not entirely the same. But what I want you to do is I want you to look at DXY and also look at Euro USD. You will see that DXY is just the opposite of Euro USD. Okay, DXY being dollar index, Euro USD being euro against dollar, which is what we are trading. We are trading euro against dollar. So if you check DXY against euro USD, you will see that if euro USD is going down, DXY is going up. If DXY is going down, euro USD is going up. They are doing the opposite. So if DXY is doing this thing, 80% of the time, the opposite is what euro USD is doing. So this is simple trade. All right. It's just like if dollar is gaining value, most major pairs will be losing value. Then if dollar is losing value, most major pairs will be gaining value. And that explains why you see a BTC pumping when dollar is losing value. Or yeah, not value is the word, but I think there's a more TA term for that. So if DSY is losing value or momentum, majority of other guys will be getting. So if you want to see the actual opposite correlation for BTC, you would check for is it US? I think I have the chart. I think I have it here on the chart. Let me check. I think it's USDT. If you check the USDT, USDT dominance, yeah. Thank you. So let's look at this thing now. Do you see this USDT dominance? Pay close attention to it very well before I go to the BTC chart. This is USDT 15 minutes time frame. Pay close attention to it. Do you see it now? Now let's go to BTC. I want you to pay attention to what's going on here. Let me draw it out. How would I do this now? Okay. This is what USDT looks like. Okay, this is the pattern that USDT is running on now. Let's go to BTC. You will see the BTC is just the opposite of it. The opposite is just like a USDT upside down. It's just like let's go to USDT dominance. It's just the reversal of what BTC is doing. That's currency correlation for you. And there are currencies that correlate a lot. So see it here, yeah. So this thing now you are looking at here. Let me see if I can copy this. I think I can copy this. Copy. But that's a very interesting observation. Why I'll be fair. I'll paste this here. Yewa. Look at it. So this one is the BTC on. This one is the USDT on. Do you see the starting down, up, up, down, up, down? This one is down. See the up. Ranging to even the final one. This one that came down, up. This one is up, down. See? So that's the similarities. I will leave you to do the, just like you did. You can do more research around that. But yeah, that's about currency correlation. All right. So if I clear off this chart now and show you what DXY is doing, let's go to DXY. You will see it's just simple opposite of what Euro is doing. You see, from around 2, that is in the midnight. All right, from 2, Euro USD has been selling since then. Let's check what DXY is doing since 2. This is around 2. Since 2, DXY has been buying. That is the dollar index. So that's that about that, guys. If you have any further question, I'm still here. I like that observation. Why be fair? Yeah. I wouldn't use the word dumping. Dumping might be a strong word. I would say BTC is correcting, or you can call it a pullback. Use the word pullback. I think pullback is more in line. When you say it's dumping, it means it sounds like it's in a bearish move. I don't think BTC is in a bearish move. It's just doing correction. It's just doing small correction. How you will know that BTC is not bearish is because, like I showed you guys on the 1 week time frame, you see a series of the lows that BTC is creating it's always higher than the previous lows. At least if you look at the bigger time frame, okay? Maybe on the smaller time frame, yes, it might be bearish, you get. But I don't recommend treating BTC the way we are treating Euro USD here. No, I don't recommend that. For me, I think if you want to trade BTC, you should trade BTC as spot trading. It's something you buy and hold. So it's all about finding the best price to buy and hold. And it's hard to know what is the best price, but any price that uh, that you deem as a fair value, then you buy at that point. And when you buy, you hold. So yeah, that's it. Don't know if you guys have any other question or anything before I drop off. Maybe I can spend maybe in the next 3 minutes or so. If you guys have questions, I'm glad and I'm open to answer that before we leave. Okay, I guess that's that about that. Since we don't have any other question, guys, if you're new, just subscribe. If you're here and you've not yet liked the video, please do, because that's the only way you can help us to reach more people. And yeah, I think that's it. Today is just another Johnson Day on my side. It was quite interesting. I love being here, and I would have loved if I gave you guys the right way to do things. But it's good that I'm making this mistake so you guys could see it also and learn from it. So I'm going to clean up my chart now. I don't like my chart to be dirty, but maybe I will leave these high risk levels. But this guy can go. This guy can go. I'll just leave this three. Oh, there's no need. I'm closing everything. There's no need. That stop loss will hit. Don't worry. Don't worry. And I will tell you, say the stop loss will go. So far they took out that gate. Remember that gate I dropped for you guys. So far they took it. I knew there was no two ways about it. We will not be saved by anything. The market must take that stop loss. So yeah, that's it, guys. I want to apologize for the very nonsensical decision that I did. And the funny thing is, I saw the decision and I still went head on to it, which is very bad of me, and I apologize for that. So with that, I just want to humbly say I appreciate each and every one of you that joined the live stream, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow if we see a good setup. In the meantime, I hope you guys will have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. For now, bye bye, and I wish you a wonderful evening.